Hi, Michelle Scott, 7 Fernwood Lane, Jamesburg, New Jersey. I'm also a Board of Ed member with Jamesburg. As you were discussing the debt that we owe to Monroe, I just wanted to make some comments, and I also viewed the Finance Committee meeting that was held last week. I just want to voice that I sensed an undercurrent of some hostility in regards to the Jamesburg tuition settlement, the current balance that is owed, and our board's agreement of paying down the balance by the term agreed, as well as some of the dissension in regards to our payments for the busing for our students in Jamesburg. There was just this undercurrent note that I got while watching that video. I'd like to point out that on February 10th of 2021 last year, there was a Board of Education Monroe meeting, with our Monroe Board of Education Finance Committee meeting that was held, where all of this was hashed out and discussed in great deal in length, the whole history of the settlement with the Supreme Court, how the payment schedule was, breaking it down from when it was agreed back in 2015. This was hashed out in length, and I know several board members that are currently on this board were in that meeting. I attended virtually, as well as Carrie Ann Holster, who was also part of the Finance Committee last year, and Paul Rutsky were invited to attend that. So that was hashed out over a year ago in nauseam, okay? And you're still continuing to bring it up.
Can I just interrupt you for a minute?
Yeah.
Madam
No,
President, could you
Michelle.
have, no, everybody else be quiet. We can't, out of respect for the speaker. The audience is making too much noise.
Oh, I'm sorry. If we could please keep the noise to a minimum while we have our speaker at public
Thank you,
forum.
Mr. Minio. And thank you, Ms. Skurbe. So I just wanted to, say that I'd like to point out that our students in Jamesburg are an asset to Monroe. We add to the cultural diversity. We have students that achieve great academic success. We have students that are very active in the sports and arts programs. I myself have 2 sons that have been star athletes in Monroe's football and lacrosse programs. My current senior was not only one of the captains on last season's football team, but he's a captain of this season's lacrosse team. So I think Jamesburg, we've always been known for especially having some amazing athletes that have participated in Monroe's programs, and we bring significant asset to Monroe. I am also someone who grew up in Monroe. I've lived in this area since I was 5 years old. My husband grew up in this town. We're both alumni of Monroe's High School. And growing up in Monroe 30 years ago, I'll age myself, that's when I'm going to have my high school reunion is this year's 30 years ago, when I graduated from Monroe Township High School, there was never this dissension and animosity as to who was Monroe and who was Jamesburg. We were all proud students of MTHS. And I would like to see and like to hope that this board continues to bridge, and bring that back, that we were all part of the same community. We're all part of each other. We're the hole in the donut. You surround us. A lot of us have been living in this area for a lot longer than a lot of those that are very vocal about their animosity about Jamesburg. So why don't we all try to work together, because we all surround each other. Thank you.